me though. Right, it says we're live. Okay, so hopefully, if the guy pisses off, who keeps riding a motorbike up and down, you might be able to hear the skylark. They sing from quite high up. Quite a complex song. It's nice. It's nice. So, Eggs Benedict subscriber challenge. So that's what we're going to be doing. Eggs Benedict. Apparently. So what I need to do first is melt some ghee, which is clarified butter. And I don't think we're going to get away with that dude not riding his motorbike up and down. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get away with it. Pan on there. Now I don't know how much of this ghee I'm going to need, so I'm going to melt a considerable amount of it, and then we don't want to cook it, we just want to melt it, and it will solidify again whenever I'm not using it. So it's gonna be all right, sort of, maybe, possibly, if we're lucky. Turn it down as much as I can without it actually cooking the ghee. Now you can do it without the clarified butter, but apparently it works better with clarified butter. So sunrise was 30 minutes ago. Crikey me. It's 2:55 here, Newton. The beer is poured. I'm just heating up some of the ghee, which we're going to be using. Yeah, I went fishing yesterday with my son, so Eggs Benedict is today, mate. I'm just going to be melting up some ghee, which is, like I say, it's clarified butter. That should carry on melting now. I think we're good. Then what we need to do is bring some water to a boil, and then we're going to put this bowl over the top of it, and then the steam from the water is going to come through this, and we're going to make the eggs, we're going to make the Hollandaise sauce. Listen to this. How bloody cool is that? I've been amusing myself with it for a bit too long, really. But anyway, let's take that off because I'm too busy dicking around with that. I forgot to put some flipping water in it. Because I am special. Do it live. Don't think we need a great deal of water. But water we need. Again, I don't want it too high, but I need it high enough. Oh, so how is everybody on this wonderful Sunday? It's not very sunny here. The sun is out, but it's just behind loads of cloud. It's warm enough for shorts and t-shirt again though, which is nice. But then again, just because it's warm enough for me, it doesn't mean it's warm enough for everybody. Can you hear the skylark? Someone tell me if you can hear it. Can you hear that? I hope you can. It's got such a wonderful song. I love birds. Boids, I love boids. I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, are we going to need more butter? Maybe. Maybe. Anyway, need to separate the yolks of 2 eggs. So let's move those eggs out of the way, and then I'll be able to separate it into this bowl. hopefully. Leave that egg there, hope it doesn't roll away. So I need to take out the yolks, or separate the yolk somehow. Probably haven't thought this through very well, but this is how I'm doing it. I broke a little bit off the top, and do you know what? It worked. Magic. We just got to get the other yolk now. Got a trash pile down there. Let's turn that down. Now that we've got the boil. Same again with this one. Just going to make a hole in the top. And then we can drain out the whites. And keep the yolk inside. I've got a bit of the white. I don't expect that to matter all that much. Cut my bloody finger as well, and I don't even know what I cut it on. So there might be a bit of claret in there. Right, not sure what to do with the egg white there, so I'm going to move that out of my way for now. Turn that down to a steady simmer. Then what we need to do now is place that on there. Oh, actually, wait, no. It needs a tiny bit of vinegar. I'll put a bit too much in there. And then I bought a whisk especially for this. Where's the grabber? Because I'm going to need to grab this, and it's going to get hot. I do apologise if I'm not paying attention to what's crack-a-lacking, but this is going to be making our sauce, which is the Hollandaise sauce. What's up, Ellen? Shout out to Ellen. Requested a shout out. That's getting all nice and fluffy now. I'm not sure how it's supposed to go, whether that's it, but you've got to keep it moving, otherwise it ends up scrambling them, and that's not what we want to do. Oh, it's thickening up a bit there, isn't it? Okay. Now we add some butter, just a bit, and we're going to mix the butter in, apparently. Again, keeping it moving. I've never made this Hollandaise sauce before, and looking at it, I might have just ballsed it up. Possibly just ballsed it up, but we'll persist. We'll persist. It might work. It could very well work. I could do with an assistant to whisk this for me while I'm having a sip of beer. Would anyone like to be my assistant? Now, you know when you watch someone like Gordon Ramsay do this, it makes it look so flippin' easy. But when you come to do it yourself, it's a lot more difficult. I'm not quite sure we're going to get the consistency I require, you know? What do you reckon? That's still bubbling? Yeah, that's still bubbling. No, that's definitely not the consistency that his was. Not quite sure where I've ballsed it up, but I did something wrong. Because that should look like mayonnaise. But that's definitely not looking like mayonnaise, is it? Let's crank the heat up. Ooh. Oh no! Disaster. That'd be alright, wouldn't it? What's the worst that could happen? We've already screwed it up. Might as well screw it up properly. Where did Eggs Benedict come from? No idea, mate. Please don't let your dog come over to me. So just seen people walking their dogs, sorry, through a farmer's field, just letting them wander all over the crops. Not sure you're supposed to do that, you know. Keep giving me sheepish looks. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Well, it's not as velvety smooth as Mr. Ramsay's was. Just wondering whether just keep going and see what flipping happens. No, it's definitely not working. It seems to have it's would you say curdled? It's like kind of separated instead of combining. Right. Well, we screwed that up. I don't even know what this is. I'm not sure it's edible. Well done, Nige. You set me up to fail. Could it be I've used the wrong vinegar? I used cider vinegar because that's all I had. That's a possibility, isn't it? Right, I'm giving up with that. So, there will not be Eggs Benedict, there will be... I don't know. Let's turn this off for now, because all it's doing is wasting gas. Scrambled Eggs Benedict then. I think I might poach the eggs still, and it's just going to be lacking the Hollandaise sauce, that's all. You know, but the thing is you don't know what you can do unless you bloody well try, isn't it? And it's fun to try. It's good to fail because you learn how to do things. Now, in an ideal world, I should have done this at home, nailed it at home, and then brought it out and done it anyway. But that's not really authentic, is it? It's not what you signed up for. You want to see some guy trying to do stuff. Okay, so let's get the oil back into there, like so. That can just drip through. Let's have a slurp of the beer. So today, I'm screwing up an Eggs Benedict. I'm sat in the corner of a field. Literally, the Forever Hills over there. The tram stops down over there. You can see it from here. Now from here, I can see two of the spots that I've actually been to. The part where I did the failed coffee and the 11 Oaks is just over there. So I never really go too far. But it's just, like I say, like a fart, we're better out than in. It's better to be outdoors than stuck indoors. That's my theory on it. I'm going to keep that water in there because we're going to use that. Although it seems to have some oily residue on it, so probably not, you know. Let it cool down and we'll tip it away and we'll get some fresh water for the poached eggs. Yeah, so unfortunately the Hollandaise sauce didn't take. As you can see, it's actually separating again still. Not a clue why. I mean, that's going to be fun to carry home, isn't it? I'm gonna definitely need a container for that. Oh, why would I stick my hand in there and try and touch a metal object that's just been near fire? I do apologise if I sound a bit groggy. I've got a bit of a bad chest. I've had a really bad snotty nose for quite some time as well. Last couple of days. I mean, I nearly didn't come out because I thought, you know what, I'll do it when I'm better. But I don't feel unwell, that's the thing. I just sound it. Right then. Typical English. Yep. That skylark's behind me now. Anyway, we are going to get some bacon cooking. If I could find my this. Yep. Yeah, I don't mind failing. It's all part and parcel, isn't it? It's not nice when you screw up, but you've got to show the losses as well. You can't just show the wins all the time. You know, it's not. I'm not a squeaky clean YouTuber. It's not all fancy editing and stuff like that. I don't have time to do that. I just go out, I do what I like what I do, and that's it. That's what you get from me. Not a lot else. I delete a lot of the swearing because there's normally quite a lot of it. Like when I walked over this part of the field, I walked from the hedge line over that way to here, and hadn't even turned the flipping microphone on. So I'm there waffling away to myself, putting the world to rights. And yeah. Could have done scrambled eggs, but I haven't got any milk with me. What I do have is some bacon medallions. So let's just cook them. We're going to toast the muffin in the bacon juice. Yeah man, screw up, learn, move on. It might have been the vinegar, but yeah, at least you tried. Cheers, Dolph. Yeah, the recipe said to use white wine vinegar. Now I had red wine vinegar, but maybe it's something to do with the acidity then. Maybe it's, like you say, it could have very well have been the vinegar. Because I didn't do anything wrong to what Gordon Ramsay was doing. But again, he's a flipping world-class chef. I'm a ginger twat in the corner of a field with a stove. Drop it like it's hot. Right, so that's them cooking. I'm going to put a bit of pepper on them while they do cook. Extra flavour and all that. Using the gas again today. For better heat control is the plan. Yeah. I even use my own homemade ghee as well, because I'm awesome like that. Can't make a hollandaise sauce though. But you know what? I will try it again. I'll try it at home though. Because if at first you don't succeed, just try again, man. One thing you'll never see me do is quit. If I quit, it's going to be a cold day in hell, I'm telling you that now. Just crank that up a little. A bit of pepper on that one. So yeah, it's going to be something very different. And to be honest, I might even cook the egg whites. Anyone know something fancy that I could do with the egg whites right now? Well, not even fancy, just a way of actually using them instead of just frying it off. Bacon butties in the woods. I like the stove setup you have. I go camping quite a bit. Have one similar, but I like how your pot handles can connect and disconnect. Cool find. Yeah, it's called a Trangia, Trangia, and it's a Swedish brand. They're absolutely bomb-proof, mate. I've literally got one of these, kicked it around, like, I mean, there's a video of it, if you want to go looking for it. I kicked it around and then went and cooked some lunch on it. They really are robust and good. And they pack down really well as well. Like, really, really well. It packs down into itself. Okay, now we're cooking with gas, sort of. Well, we are actually, aren't we? Yeah. Right, back to the beer. Drown my sorrows. Flipping Hollandaise. I spit on you. Yeah. But again, like I say, I will try it again. And I'll come out swinging. One time you won't even realise it's going to happen, and then BAM! Hollandaise everywhere. Fry me off. What's up, Helen? How you doing? Thank you for joining us on this joyous day. The skylark's right above me. Mosquito, you can get gone. You're not having my bacon. I thought it was on my hand then, but it was my flipping beard. Oh, what are you cooking? I was supposed to be cooking Eggs Benedict, but the Hollandaise sauce, it kind of curdled, if you want to call it that. It's meant to be like a smooth, velvety kind of thing that's a bit like mayonnaise, but a yellowy mustard kind of colour. But yeah, it didn't go very well. What I should probably do is just put it on anyway, shouldn't I? Stop being a little baby and just get it on there. Oh, look at this bacon. So I'm using the, this is the smaller version of this stove. This is the T27. So it's weird because the higher the number with the Trangia things, the smaller it is. Not quite sure why. But yeah, so the Egg Benedict kind of failed. So I'm going to be doing a, I might even just do a fried egg muffin, you know. Might just fry the eggs. But then again, I didn't bring a spatula, so it's probably not the best idea to fry them. A little bit longer with the bacon. I'm going to use a bit of chili, homemade chili oil. It's got a mixture of chili, garlic and black pepper in. Makes everything taste amazing. Apart from that Hollandaise sauce. There's no saving that. That thing's done. It's done. It's dead to me. Throw the egg into the pan. Yeah, I'm thinking that, mate. Fry it off and just have it on the side, maybe. Saves me having to take it home. Leaking in my bag and stuff. And I don't like wasting stuff as well. I don't even think we peppered that one, did we? We have now. More beer. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Tell you what, I'm glad I bought my jumper because now the sun has completely been blocked by more cloud. This is like summer for us. It's nearly over. we've had a couple of days of sunshine, and yeah, it's pretty much, oh, it's all dirty. It's got outside on it. Just get the bacon off. A bit longer on that one. What's everyone else up to today, other than watching me on YouTube? Are you in the jungle? No, I'm in the corner of a field. Let me show you. I'll mess up my angle, but I shall show you, just for you, Helen. So, they sat in the corner of a farmer's field in Nottingham. So, yeah, just out of the way from people, just chilling. Nice, relaxing. Cook and scoff. Oh, there we are. I'll try and get my angle again now, Helen. Look what you've done, Helen. Oh, is it going to fall? Yeah, it's going to fall. Right, bear with me. You can have a look over there for now. Right, I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. You don't need to see me. Love the chili oil ingredients. Oh, you've got to try it, dude. I highly recommend it. So it's chipotle chili flakes. Yes, I'm still obsessed with chipotle. But it's just amazing. It really is. It just makes everything taste just 10 times better. Right. So while we've got that there, with all that yummy, let's just turn that down a second. We're going to toast the muffin to a degree. Pardon me. And then that's going to pick up all the flavour from the bacon as well. We shall waste nothing. And then we're going to poach some eggs, which again could be difficult. And do you know what? I didn't bring. Oh, it doesn't matter. I bought the sieves. Got some sievage. By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. Ooh, don't tip up. Behave yourself. Or we're going to be having problems. Skylark again. I love it. Just lightly toasted. It's not done all of it. You know what? I'm just gonna do something. I'm just gonna get loads of oil in there, but I'm gonna turn that down a bit. I think it was a little bit too high. A bit more oil. Some chili flakes in there. Get it all yummy. Right. Get all that swizzled around and then get that in. So it's kind of like frying it. Obviously, you probably could toast it straight over the gas. What do you reckon? Can you cook directly on gas? Like, could you literally get a piece of bread and turn it into toast safely? Obviously, I know you could. I know you can't cook on the meths, spirits and paraffins and things like that, because it gives us off like horrible stuff. Steve Green, do you remember me? Not sure, mate. In Africa, in Tanzania. And you are you from? Me, I am from England, if you're asking me. Oh, that looks all right, doesn't it? Soaked up all that grease. Yummy. That's what we like. Give it a little light toasting on the other side. Then we're going to poach some eggs. And in fact, no, while I've got the pan on, I'm going to fry the egg whites with some salt, pepper. I've got lemon juice, which was supposed to go in the Hollandaise after, but it sort of didn't work, so it is what it is. You were making sausage rolls and I was watching. Oh, right. I don't remember the name directly, mate, but yeah, nice one for joining me again. I've got a terrible memory, dude. Like, I didn't actually forget anything today, but normally I forget something. It's like, it's a rolling joke. What's Gaz forgot today? Right, let's, a bit more oil, just because we can. Turn it down a little. I think I've just turned it off. What a numpty, what a numpty, what a bloody numpty. Right, well, we'll put it back on in a second. For now, I'm going to just put a bit of salt in there. Bit of that cider vinegar stuff. It's just going to be like a mishmash of loads of random stuff. Bit of lemon juice, plenty of black pepper. Now, I really wish that I'd have bought some chili flakes with me now, because that would have made this little bit of egg that I'm going to be cooking, this egg white, it'd have made it so much better, you know. Just give that a little mix, get it all married together, and then that's going on there. I suppose it'll make some sort of scrambled egg, won't it? It'll not be amazing, but can you see all the chili oil coming out of the chilies there? It's got that iridescent glow. Looks a bit like an oil slick. Now that doesn't look all that great, does it? It'll be all right, trust me. Whenever you're ready. There we go. Took long enough. Everything else is cold now. Right, get that back on there. And me snotty eggs. That is like the definition of snotty eggs, isn't it? What are we doing here, guys? That does not look nice. It'll be all right once it cooks. Let's crank the gas up a little. Yeah, the sausage rolls didn't work very well. Where are you right now? Just sat in a field. Sat in the middle of a field, listening to a skylark singing on the wing, and destroying some eggs. Apparently. Has anyone else got a challenge they'd like to see me cook? This was Nigel's challenge. Taffy Nige says he wanted to see Eggs Benedict, and I was unable to make the Hollandaise sauce. We're still going to do obviously the muffin and the poached eggs, but we're just cooking this off as a bit of a side thing. And I tell you what, it does not look very nice at all. What on earth is this? You wouldn't even throw that in a bin. The bin would be offended, wouldn't it? It'd just regurgitate it. Snotty eggs. Oh, mate. You gotta laugh, haven't you? Yeah, you gotta laugh, mate. Too many people take things too seriously. I just think, you know, go outdoors, just have a laugh, enjoy yourself. I'm probably gonna like eat these off camera, you know, because I don't even think anyone wants to see me eat this. Like, what on earth is it? Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, that tastes all right. It's very tangy because of the lemon juice, citrusy because of the apple juice. It doesn't look all that nice, but it tastes all right, which is good. Right, let's take that off. That can sit over there for now. That's not even part of this dish. That's just getting that used up. This water should have cooled down by now. Yep, safe to tip away. I'm gonna flip these down. Right, so we'll get some water in there quickly. I'm gonna do some poached eggs. And you know what? I just lobbed the flipping vinegar in there, didn't I? And I needed it for the poached eggs. What could possibly go wrong? Oh well. Have another beer, forget about it. It'll be all right. If you're into your beer, this is Beavertown's Neck Oil. It's a session IPA, it's only 4.3%, and it's really, really nice. And they didn't pay me to say that. I said that because it's true. This is one of my go-to beers. It's refreshing, it's nice, it's a bit light in colour, it's just a really good beer. And it's cheap as well. You can pick it up in Tesco's. There's probably other places you can get it as well. Ale Butty. So there's a brewery called, oh shit, what are they called? They brew a beer called Butty Batch, and it is so nice, man. Is it the Y Valley Brewery? That's, I want to say it's them. Y Valley Brewery. It might be, you know. Absolutely fantastic ale that is, man. I could drink many of them. Many. They do other beers as well, but you know, that one's just tip top. Right, so I have learnt a tip on, well, I say learnt, I have seen a tip on how to do the most perfect poached eggs. So we're going to give it a go. Basically, an egg is made up of 3 parts. I can't remember the name of all of them, but you've got the yolk, you've got the thick consistency part, and then you've got the more watery bit. What we're going to do is we're going to drain away the watery bit so that when we put the eggs in, we don't get all that snottiness. And then you get this almost, I want to say, like perfect looking poached egg. I have never tried this. I don't know whether it's going to work. But that's how you learn. You learn by bloody well doing things. And often doing things that are outside your comfort zone as well. Because everyone can just, you know, cook a steak and, you know, go into the woods and have simple food. But I like to challenge myself and challenge the Trangia as well. Because they're known for being robust. They're known for being like weather resistant and stuff because they've got a built-in windshield on them. I mean, it's not windy at all today. There's not a flipping breeze or anything. It's actually nice. Pardon me. Get out and walk. And as you can see, the ghee it's going back to its solid form now. And I'm sure that's fine. Homemade ghee. Really easy to do. You literally just melt loads of butter and then you cook out the protein part, the milk part of it. And then sieve it, or you can put it through like a mesh bag or something like that. Anywho, let's see whether this works Hello, Mr. Bumblebee. How you doing? So yeah, like I said, I took my lad fishing yesterday, and we was there for about 5 hours. Didn't catch a thing, mate. We could see the fish slapping on the water as well. It was a bit disheartened, to say the least, but at the end of the day I said to him, dude, that's fishing, mate. You know, that is fishing. Right, well, it doesn't seem to be separating very well. I don't know why. Does it need a bigger colander? Bigger sieve so it's got more room? I don't know. I don't know. Well, that didn't work anyway. It didn't work. Right. Let us turn that down to a steady simmer. We're going to get the water swirling. Apparently that's what the pros do, man. And we're just going to drop our egg in. Like so. We'll do the same with this. We'll put it in there. We'll see if it separates the extra part or something. I mean, that doesn't look too bad, does it? Don't look too bad at all, actually. Let's get the other one in. Nice and gently. We've got a bit of the wispiness, but that can't be helped. Don't turn it off. Always turn this the wrong way, I don't know why. It's because I'm special. Very special. All right, so I've been saying it wrong. Are you a hobo? No, Raymond, I am not. Are you a member of the garrison? Bless him. Wait till he gets his first brown trout. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, once he gets his first fish, he's no pun intended, he's going to be hooked. Because it is the thrill of it. Now, we ended up staying later. Because once he saw the fish starting to slap and that, you know, he was getting excited. And thinking, you know, like any minute he's going to get one on, but they just weren't having none of it. Now, I've not fished for over flipping 25 years, it must be. Yeah, it must be about 25 years. Let's just give them a nudge, make sure they're not stuck to the bottom. No, I don't think they are. Make sure they're separated as well. Separated at birth. And let's pour some more beer. I brought 4 with me today. I'm probably not going to drink all 4, but I might. And then kind of like wobble home. I'm not even that far from my house. I could probably see my house from here if that tree wasn't in the way. I wish this cough would go. It's not the best. Flipping Hollandaise. I might have put too much butter in, thinking about it. If you look at that now, that's absolutely solidified. Oh, I don't know if you can see it, probably. But look at that, that's like solidified. That could have been it. Maybe I put too much butter in. Sorry, yeah, ghee. Fortified butter. Not fortified. What's the word? Clarified. But anyway, less of that. Let's get this thing dressed, ready for the party. Without the Hollandaise, because we don't need Hollandaise for our Eggs Benedict. smells good. Just want to check they're not getting overdone. I think we're all right, you know. Let's see if I can hoy one out. Possibly a bit snotty. I'd rather them be proper cooked instead of well, that's not working now, is it? Because I've kind of cooked the egg that was supposed to be straining through, and I just put it in there and it's cooked all the egg and made it solid. Well, the Skylark's quite happy about it. Let's get this other one out. It's sort of going through, look. But because I used both of these sieves to try and get most of the runny bit out of the egg. Oh, we've dropped it, look. Come here, you. Look. Listen here, you. You'll be going in that bush. Oh, look at it. It's like, no, I'm doing what I want. It's like a flipping kid. Well, there you go. That's what I've got. It don't look too bad, actually. Let's knock that off. We don't need that one anymore. But the test is going to be when we slice one of the eggs open. Let's just move that down out of the way over there so it can't cause any problems. We can actually use the table for its intended purpose. Now, do you think that this is going to be runny, or do you reckon it's going to be cooked all the way through? Oh, look at that. Boom. Burst it open. Runny egg. Let's get in there. It's going to be piping hot, but I'm glad I decided to poach them still. And the tip did work to get rid of the wateriness, but I don't know where it went, because that there can't be the wateriness for 2 eggs. There's normally a hell of a lot more than that, isn't there? Well, there you go. See if you can melt it down. Yay, McDonald's. It's a bit like a McMuffin, isn't it? A bacon McMuffin. Well, it's been a laugh anyway, hasn't it? Not too shabby. It would have been a lot nicer with the Hollandaise sauce. Someone said, see if you can melt it down. I bet you can. But the reason why I wasn't willing to use it is I'm not sure that the egg's been cooked. Now, if I'd have got the result that I expected, I would have known that the eggs were cooked. Do you know what this misses now? Some flipping brown sauce. Bit of black pepper on there. Make it absolutely fantastic. I am going to go now. I'm going to go and kick the crap out of that Hollandaise sauce. I'm going to tell it about itself, give it some home truths. I'm going to listen to the Skylark. I'm going to drink a beer and chill out. I didn't bring my book today, which I should have done. But, you know, you can do this. You can go sit in the woods or in the corner of a field, away from everybody. Just cook yourself some food. Or make yourself a coffee. Yeah. If you so wish. Nige, thank you for the challenge, mate. Unfortunately, this one was a bit of a flop. It didn't go according to plan, but trying is the first step to success. Yeah, you might fail along the way, but sod it. Take a learning curve from it, you know? Or take some learning from it. Heimbach. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're good. And yeah, right, so that's it done. It didn't go according to plan, as I said, but I'm going to scoff what I have got, get packed up. There's a couple of bits of rubbish that I'm going to take with me. There's a Cadbury's mini egg mug there. I'm not sure how that got in the corner of a field, but then it looks like some kids have been building dens in the corner there, because there's a couple of like fruit shoot packets and things. So I will see you all on the next one. I should be out Wednesday. I don't do lives Wednesday. I normally reserve them for the weekend. And yeah, thanks again. Peace out. Take it easy.